So to lower the back seats in your Jaguar XF like this, even if you don't think you can, yours secretly does have hinges in there to lower them. It's just the catches are quite hard to find if you weren't sold with the model with the pulleys. So to lower them, all you have to do is get yourself a regular screwdriver, but without the bit at the end. Open up your boot, and you're gonna, mine's kind of falling down already, but you're gonna need to remove the rear fabric cover here like this. It's just tucked in under there and should be tucked in over there as well. Just pull that right the way out. You can probably leave it out of your car. No one's really going to see the exposed metal in here anyway. And all you need to do is access with this screwdriver this gap here at the back and this gap here. And there's going to be a spring in there, which I'll show you in a second, which you can move with your screwdriver. So now you need to crawl into your boot. Cool, I'm now in the boot, and I'm going to focus on the one on the driver's side of the car first. So this rounded gap here, you're going to see a sort of latch up here, and I'm going to get the bolt that from my point of view is on the right hand side, get your hollow screwdriver end over the end of it and just pull that to the right like this. As you do so, leave it held like this, and then you're going to need to push the back carpet of the car with your head, and you'll quite easily just move a bit, and then you know that it's free. It won't fall all the way down, but you'll know that it's now free from the latch. You can now go over to the passenger side of the car and do the same thing. On the passenger side, this is not inverted, so you still use the spring attachment on the right and push it to the right, and again push the rear carpet of the car with your head, and you'll again feel it come free from the latch. And now you can proceed to the interior of the vehicle. On the inside of the vehicle, you can just now simply pull the seats down towards you like this. Be careful not to let them go back onto the latches, and be careful not to close these latches as well, because you have to crawl back in. And then you'll see you've got the sort of rear padding of the boot here, which you'll see is held in by a couple of button things down here. So all you have to do is just pull the fabric down towards the floor of the vehicle, over them, and then lift back to reveal the boot of your car. Loads of space. It's also going to be a good idea to remove the headrest of your passenger seat and the headrest of the rear seat as well, so that you can then lower your passenger seat as far as it will go, which is almost sort of flush with the floor of the car now. So you can sort of put, you know, beds, lawnmowers, whatever you want into your car, no problem. If you want to keep the back part of your car even more flat and flush, then you can actually remove the rear seat bases without a lot of effort as well. To do this, it's really simple. Just reach your hand round under the corner of the seat on each side, and you should see a little latch in there, which you just sort of pull to the outside of the car like that, and as you do so the seat will come up. So you've got this little black latch here, just make sure you push that towards the outside of the car, the seat will come up. Do the same on the other side. On the driver's side, you're going to be pulling the black latch towards the inside of the car like this, and then the seat will come up. So on the driver's side, you push it in towards the interior of the car, and then you can lift the seat out. Now, to take it out fully, I'm not going to be able to do it, but you have to, with the safety belt in here, you're going to need to put in a screwdriver into that small hole there, which will then detach the clip from the socket, and then you can take this out fully. But you can remove this, and obviously make sure when you put it back in to feed all of your seatbelt things through. And that's all you need to know about how to get more space on the inside of your Jaguar XF.